What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hey. The band
Howdy,
is back
everyone.
together.
All of us in the
Full
same place at the same time.
Group.
The whole 9 yards. Okay.
Wow, love that movie.
If you're on YouTube, I just want to apologize for the thumbnail that we
Nothing
have
to
there.
apologize for.
I don't want to apologize for that thumbnail because that thumbnail has had me laughing for the last 15 minutes to the point where I'm hoarse. There's been tears running down my eyes. And I'm there for it.
Peter is also a horse in this game.
It's not true.
Is he, Joe? Yeah, exactly.
It's mischaracterization of what I am in this game. I don't
Gross
appreciate it.
mischaracterization.
Become a true YouTuber. Yes, this is what we're attempting to accomplish with and without shame.
YouTube.
With and without shame. You can expect to see all of our ugly mugs up there soon.
It's my favorite U2 album.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be
Tough
back.
crowd.
Yeah.
So it's just nothing from Benjamin. Just stone-faced killer.
He's trying to remember what's happening in the There it is. There he is.
There he is.
How was this week for you guys? Was it great? I mean, we're ringing in the new year. It's 2025.
Oh my god.
Ugh, it's weird. I feel like the new year happened real fast. Like this was the fastest year.
Fast. Yeah.
Fastest and slowest year ever. Did anyone else feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I did. Sorry, losing my voice.
Suppose.
But
Yeah, find it again,
right.
right? Let's find the voice, Buddy's voice, find anybody voice.
Just want to say first, shout out to our patrons on Patreon. And
Absolutely.
As always,
to Ethan. I think we said Ethan from last week, but John this week.
John, welcome
John,
aboard.
for
Thank you
joining
so
up.
much.
Really appreciate you guys for supporting. And this month
keep the lights on, baby.
we released another preview. When I say preview, I mean the huge unedited full thing of our Underlands region called the Fungal Jungle.
Hey, Fungal Jungal.
So
I'm very excited about this because it's one step closer to putting my hex into the reality.
oh yeah, George is writing an adventure in the Fungal Jungle.
Yes.
Yes, you may come across it.
Hex one.
It's not on the Patreon right now.
No.
Yes.
But there's like so much. It's 30,000 words. So
Yeah. But if you go to my Patreon, patreon.com/shadow0284, you can get the one hex released to you if you join the $1,000 subscriber tier.
yeah, so get on that, I guess.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
An adventure in the fungal jungle sounds like what you describe just a normal day at your job.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're just trying to politely talk about athlete's foot.
George is a podiatrist.
I am. Love pods. And with that,
And
housekeeping is over.
yeah, housekeeping is over. Welcome to the stream. I'm Ethan Play. Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Welcome.
What's up, Jason? It's been a long time since we had everyone in the house
Getting
here.
from there to here. Yeah.
So George was here last time.
Just
though.
assaulting
So
James today.
that means you wrote stuff down, I think.
It does. It does mean that my largest use.
Ladies and
was,
gentlemen, this is a momentous
but-
occasion. We have the minutes for the first time
Have
in
minutes.
a long time.
Let us. Yeah, Jason, we did. Thank you. Or
We
I did.
did.
I can only speak for myself.
We did. I did. I had a great new year.
Yeah, it was good. It's good
Look
stuff.
at that beard. Look at that lovely beard. Jason's photo. I love
Fine
it.
beard. Finest.
Peter,
Yes.
how was your new year?
Yeah, Peter, how was your New Year?
It's pretty
Tell us.
good. I just
Hey, Paul.
did the normal stuff.
What's up, Paul?
Happy 2025. Thank you for the kind words about the fungal jungle, by the way, Paul. I saw that note on Discord.
Peter, what is the normal
check it
stuff?
I was
putting you on
worried
the
you were going to
spot.
ask me that question.
I gave you some time.
I do drink too much and then wake up with a headache.
Yeah, that grape
That
juice
was
will get you
kind
every
of
time.
my experience.
I love it. You know what? You're here with us now. That's the most important thing.
Peter's a big partier. He's a
Yeah.
This was a 10-day party, if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
yeah,
just
I
an
was.
alcohol now.
I said I was going to be out for 2 weeks, and then they immediately were like, "Well, that must be one long party."
Yeah.
It was, and it was. That's
Yeah.
what
In
happened.
all fairness.
I'm a
When
popular
Peter parties,
guy.
it's
I
like
was
the
just,
hangover.
I was bouncing from party to party like the swimmer for just 2 straight weeks.
Oh, I didn't see the pet snake. All right, next time we enhance a comment, I'm going to look briefly.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
What's the snake's name?
Snake Tholomew.
snaky.
Snaky, yeah.
I predict that neither of those are true.
Snaky, Snake Tholomew. Bradley.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake the
Jake
Snake.
Yes.
Roberts.
Yeah. No. Just Jake Roberts. It's,
If I had a snake, it would be really difficult for me not to name it Jake. Just
Mhm.
it would be difficult.
I mean, it's likely there are hundreds, if not thousands, of snakes in this world named Jake.
Probably
very
thousands, right? Or all
Yeah.
of them.
Is that why you don't have a snake? Because
Buddy
your
Boo
partner
Snake.
wouldn't be able to agree on a name.
Buddy Boo Snake.
I think they. Yeah,
This
I
is-
agree, Peter.
Oh, that's
Great.
That's amazing.
That is the best definition of,
That
or
is
a reason
amazing.
for a name, rather. I love that.
I got a
Mr.
parakeet.
Wolf. Chili. Why don't you read? Not George. Chili. I want this read in Chili's voice.
Oh my god, what is Chili's voice even?
Dear Diary.
Yeah.
Dear Diary. Yeah, actually, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. We should start them all out like Dear Diary.
Dearest beloved diary, Quest 18's entry. I was outside of town and found some evidence of Zygo Downwaddle. I found some of his feathers, and I was looking for some critters to talk to, but the only critters speak French apparently, so temporarily kills James with his comment.
That was so funny.
I find a horse who's clearly not as magnificent as Zeros, but he has seen a Welkin who suddenly disappeared. Perhaps he was taken, but he perceives that there may have been a scuffle between the two. I wrote two builds between the two buildings. We investigate more and find some additional feathers. So Slick, the guy who Zeros and Buddy dealt with last time, asks Mr. Dan Tuckett, who is Buddy at this point, if he can help us. Because we're next to his building. He's obviously trying to get us out of this alleyway. His built. Yes, exactly. I send Fang out as a distraction, and she slinks into the built, which was what, the bank? Is it a bank or a lending house? Loans. Hey, no clear.
Loans
And,
house. House
Loans
of loans.
House of loans.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Pancakes.
Yeah, that's right.
She slinks in. So Fang slinks in to distract Slick. She slinks into the loan house. Slick intimates he can get us where he can tell us where Zygo is. I.e., he's kind of intimating that he has him, and we get into a conflict. This is when I'm in the building with him. I attempt to bullwhip a chandelier down on the two guys. He has two goons, and get a 3. So I end up suspended from the ceiling. A wug whiffs, trying to attack me like I'm a pinata, and we cut to Buddy, who's attempting to climb into the attic at this point. Next round, from my vantage point, dangling from a chandelier, I use tickle powder on everyone, including myself. I resist with a 12 and am categorically immune to tickle powder forevermore. Buddy punches with a 12 his way into the attic, finding a bound Zygo Downwaddle. We rescue him and steal a horse on the way out of town. I charm him with a 9. But he really came with us willingly. We arrive at
stream. I just remember people watching the stream egging us on to steal the horse.
It's just take it. Yeah. So we head out from town. We arrive at Fort Bulwark, and we spill the beans on how we stole the horse in order to rescue Zygo. And Zygo backs up our story. They let us get away with a fine, and we try to install a gumball machine. We leave them our card, and I forget who it was in the chat was saying that we make a chalk outline, and it was like a murder of a gumball machine happened. But then Captain Miss Creeb is there to deal with, rather. We basically get Captain Miscreeb to agree to installing a mail stop, and then we convince him that he can install PO boxes here and make a profit. Buddy fails his charm check with a 4, and we table the conversation, but he uses wheel and deal to get him to agree to negotiate in the morning. Paladin Mong is kind of a jerk who really isn't into us being here. It seems like he has another agenda at play. He's maybe a not so good paladin, bulwark. And so at the morning meeting, chaos. We roll terribly, and Buddy manages me to roll a charm check. I roll a 1, and then Buddy has me re-roll using all his last abilities, and I get a 9. So Captain Miscreeb is on board to do a trial run. Buddy offers to open the first PO box, and we're at that point threatened by Mong. For some reason, Zygo's weeping uncontrollably. I think it's because I gave a very moving speech. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a very moving, inspiring speech about the value of a mail system in Lanabeam. We hand over ancient coins left over from the swindle earlier as a capital raise for the PO boxes. So we finished everything, and we begin to head west towards the last tree. But Paladin Mong and some cronies of his say, "You've gone far enough."
Oh, yeah.
And we are in conflict, and Zeros comes swooping in from above using his leaping abilities and clobbers them all like El Caban.
Yeah. You are confronted with Paladin Mong and, what looks to be gangsters.
Okay. Some kind of gangster's paradise.
That's where we are.
They're wearing like bowler caps. They've got Tommy guns.
So do you remember
hand over the goods? See,
this is going to be this kind of episode. Does anyone remember Lord Bowler from Briscoe County Jr.?
George, never watched it.
I was going to say most people don't remember Briscoe County Jr.
Oh my gosh.
Briscoe County Jr. is definitely in the vein of what George would know really well, just like Sequest DSV.
Stargate SG-1.
Stargate SG-1. I'm pretty sure you watched Librarian and Lost World with the John
I watched the movies and the series.
Yeah.
And because the series John Larroquette surprisingly good.
You exclusively watch TV shows that have a certain kind of CG in them. A certain recognizable kind of
the Hercules
effects.
Legendary Journeys,
yes, we're Kevin Sorbo, not so Kevin Sorbo now. I would probably rewatch that. But
Sorbet.
Yeah, he is more Sorbesque than I want him.
Kevin Sorbet is going to go in the next sandbox.
Kevin Sorbet is a great ice creamery. Kevin's Sorbet.
Kevin's Sorbet.
See, Jason says none of those shows are bad, and that is why he is a man of fine taste whose name is Snake Wharf.
They're not. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying that they fall under the same
They're very much a time and a place. Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Temporality. All right. Moving on, though, we smash cut to where's Zeros been this entire time while we've been paladining it up.
You all hear the rumbling of something coming down the road, and there's like this cloud of dust, and then it kind of, breaks the moment as everyone's looking, and you see Zeros running to your aid.
It sounds like 1,000 hoofbeats, but it's just one unicorn furiously coming after us, or to our aid.
It's one panzer.
Yeah.
But we have to deal with somehow.
It's like Kelly's Heroes, Kevin Sorbet gives people the chills. This is great. Just keep on giving, guys.
Jason.
All right, this is a conflict. What are you guys going to do? Top of the round.
Top of the round to you.
Zeros, you're coming in from the rear.
Yep.
And Chili and Grumdrop, you were on the other side of the group of ne'er-do-wells, bandits, thieves, gangsters.
Banditos, yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
Do they know that Zeros is coming up behind him, coming in hot?
Yeah, I sound like 1,000 horses.
Yeah,
they do.
But have they looked back yet?
Yeah, people are looking back.
Dang it. I was going to say, don't look back. What you hear is our reinforcements coming. No, don't look. All I know is that I'm going to use looter after this, Ben.
Okay, that's a good end game.
Yes, but how do we get there? Why do I have unusable abilities? What's going on?
Hold the phone.
Are there any critters around, Ben?
No.
Shucks. Unicorns take lots of very short.
They're like the lippins on a stallion.
I'm going to ask you guys to pick up the pace here.
Okay, I respect it.
All right, yeah. Authorita.
Are there any vantage points or high places I can bullwhip to get up from the ground?
Not really.
Is Paladin Mong on a horse?
What? No. So what's going on is it's a bunch of tree stumps. You're in the used to be forest.
That's right. Yep. Okay.
And it's dry, cracked land. I'll roll some location aspects because I feel like that's what you're searching for.
You. I love location aspects. I think it's heavily underutilized.
I know, because I always forget.
No, I mean, and then I start asking questions like, "Hey, Ben, is there a chandelier?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure, this is a chandelier. It's fine."
Chandelier. Okay.
Thundering clip clop of justice.
So why don't you roll 2d20, George?
I do it.
This is actually a chandelier dump. There are chandeliers all over the place.
Yeah, they're just not useful. 19 and a 10.
Okay, so there's an old gallows.
Really
interesting.
This is gonna some frontier justice is about to happen.
It's really dusty. There's partly from Zeros coming in, but the wind is blowing in like dust, sort of like a windy dust storm. Not crazy, but it's obfuscating the land.
Shane Chandelier, man. Paul and Jason are on temper. They're on fire today.
On fire.
It's so good.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna my first round is to intimidate Paladin Mong. Not something I do very often, but I'm gonna try to do it. And I'm gonna say, if you don't back off and go to from whence you came, we're gonna have to use these gallows today.
He's dropping it from whence you came.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
counter with an intimidate.
No, it's just gonna have a limited outcome.
That's fine. No, I'm not trying to really get him to go away, but I do want him to take pause.
Thanks, boss.
Plus 0. I use the quest point immediately. Let's get this show on the road.
All right. He just laughs, but some of his people there give pause.
I take them.
They're kind of like looking at the gallows and like looking at this unicorn that's come running up.
Nice. That's my action for the round.
Just roll a d6 for me, George.
Okay.
D6.
12. 4.
There's 4 of them. They're like, they're looking scared. James, what are you doing?
I have an idea. I want to use the dust cloud the dust to navigate over to the gallows and maybe try to unloop it so I can use the noose to snag somebody's ankle.
Nice.
Maybe Mong, actually, he's on a horse.
He's not on a horse.
No, he's not.
Why did I think that?
No, I asked if he wasn't. Ben said no.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if I can't sneak up. It's a very rascally thing to do, but I'm gonna see if I can't loop the noose around his leg and then pull it out from under him.
All right, your turn will be then to get the rope.
Yeah.
Peter.
Zaros is gonna go full tilt into the goons. I'm just gonna attack.
I
love it.
I don't know the context or what's happening here, but it looks like these are bad guys.
He knows whose side he's on.
My friends look like they've taken a side. So
yeah.
All right, so let's roll some initiative. So Peter, you do that.
Kira slide right through him.
Nice.
It's a 9er. What do I add
You
to
go first. Perception.
that? Yes. 9.
You just need a 6 or better to go first.
All right.
So you attack. Do you have any special thing, or are you just attacking one person?
I don't have a special thing, so I'm just attacking the weakest link is who I'm going for.
Okay.
So 7.
All right, that's a hit with a counterattack. So you can deal your dread.
It's 10. Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
I've had a heck of a day.
Yeah, you actually take out this gangster
Oh my good lord!
in a shocking manner.
Describe it. Describe it.
Goodness.
Peter, describe it.
We're all on the critical table for.
Well, Peter, you can describe it.
I I'd spear this guy through.
I love it.
He's kind of bucked and rolls into the dirt.
Rolls
the
or
people
ragdoll.
He ragdolls into the dirt. Some of the gangsters that were, already on the fence because of chili, they start running. 4 of them start running away.
You hear them say, "It's some kind of land narwhal," as they run.
Because they've never seen a horse. They can't.
With the horn. Yeah.
All right, now it's their turn. Okay. Paladin Mong is going to go after Buddy Boupé.
Okay, Paladin Mong. Let's rock. Okay. Let's rock.
Let's roll.
He runs over there and attacks you while you're like on the gallows platform.
I love it.
I'm -1 defense, yo.
Yeah.
All right, that is a hit with a counterattack.
What is his weapon, Ben?
He's got a sword.
Okay.
Counterattack.
Oh no.
It's a critical
How
mass.
he impales himself.
I love it.
I stumble forward and loop myself into the noose ankle first, and I'm hanging upside down from the gallows, swinging wildly with a 2-handed sword.
All right.
Your mother was a hamster. Come on, I'll take it down.
You pick 4 dread from his hit against you, and you get wrapped up. I love this.
You can always count on
Very
Buddy in a fight, Buddy
Yep.
just always screws up in fighting.
Oh gosh.
Jeez. And then a bunch of gangsters attack Zeros because they just
How many gangsters are left, Ben? Like 8?
6.
6. Wow, that's a lot of gangsters.
It's not enough.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Oh, it's so good to have Peter back.
What's your defense,
It is.
Peter?
My defense is 0.
Okay.
Zeros.
0. It is indeed 0.
First hit with a counterattack. 5 dread to you.
All right.
Gangster stabs you with a dagger.
Oh, that's dreadful. Wow.
Right in a haunch.
The haunch. He's gonna carve himself off.
So you can counterattack against this gangster.
Yep. And I'm just gonna. You just see one side of Zeros's face, his single eye. Look at this guy that stabs him.
I love it. I love it.
And then he's gonna hit him for 1 point of damage.
Oh, you got to roll your d12.
Oh, do I?
attack. Yeah, and then you get to re-roll that one.
Then you
point.
get to
That's-
re-roll that d10.
Yeah.
Which is
Wow.
excellent news. Excellent news. Oh,
That's a 12.
Oh,
I love that how you called
yes.
it. Yeah, I had that guy right before the 12. That's beautiful.
So chances are this is going to obliterate him unless you roll another one.
Never tell me the odds.
Oof.
Yeah, you.
That's an 8.
This
Oh,
guy
no,
goes
sorry, that's just a 6.
bucked into the air.
You ragdolls like a bungee effect in a game that's
Yeah.
broken. He just like is on the moon now.
His body stretches like to disproportionate lengths.
Like kicking a cartoon between the legs. He just like is
Yeah.
Now he's like half in the ground.
Yeah.
It's just,
Jib,
I'm just
yes.
gonna turn to the next guy. Next.
Yeah.
The next guy attacks you. That is a hit.
It is a hit.
All right.
It surely is.
2 dread. And they're just all piling onto you now. Oh, there's a critical miss. This one just kind of like face plants into your like rump of steel.
Rump of steel.
I just flex and knock him out.
I love it.
Yeah, he falls over. He takes a dread. And then another one attacks you.
And another one.
That is a hit with a counterattack.
Yeah.
So you take 4 more dread.
That's fine. Keep it coming.
And you can attack this.
Yep.
Now he
feller.
finally feels alive. Like this is
Yeah.
this is a penance.
Zeros is like coming out of it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go.
I needed to get a little bit bloodied before I could really, you know.
Oh my gosh.
He's got those like
Tables.
bloodshot eyes, like Amir with the spear thrown.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
big
Lord.
damage.
It's double.
This one does one of those like action movie spins.
He's got a
Another
Wilhelm
shot.
scream.
I think that one's just all tail. I think I just whipped that
Yeah.
guy with my tail.
Yeah. His head just comes right off like a champagne cork.
I have an ability I don't think I've used yet. Yeah, Hale and Hardy. Once every combat, recover 1d6 courage. Can I do that just anytime?
Do it on
it's
your
like
turn.
Yeah, it's an action.
All right.
The next 2 attack Chili. They run over to you. They've had
Oh,
enough
no.
of the horse.
I have a -4 defense.
Is that true?
No, -1.
Impossible. Impossible.
I don't know. Maybe some relic I was unaware of.
Yeah, I have another.
You take
cabinet
4
on
dread from that.
Oh, no. Okay.
And there you go. Hit with a counterattack. And
Okay.
you take 4 dread.
All right. So I am at 4 out of 12. And I counter.
Here we go. 12.
Nope.
It ain't gonna do it.
It's going to
Is it
be
puzzle?
it's a 5. I can make it, and I don't want to hit with a counter. I'd rather miss and set him up for a better something else next time.
Okay.
Okay. And that's the whole round. Move on to the next round. We've got you guys again. What are you going to do?
I would like to use Dazzling Aura to see if I can scare the rest of these guys off.
Nice.
Nice.
Give me a little razzle dazzle.
Do these qualify as goons? A group of goons?
Goons guys.
Yes, most of them.
All right.
What are the parameters?
The parameters.
Oh no, I lied.
Parameters.
We're in conflict, so I can't just scare them away. On a 6+ stun a target, so I could stun someone.
Right.
Still good.
All right.
You've taken out 3. Right?
Yep.
4 have run away. There's 2 after George. There's 1 that fell over, and Paladin Mong is attacking Buddy Boubet.
We're gonna have to mix things up.
I'd like to stun Paladin Mong with Dazzling Aura.
Nice.
That is
All right,
a
so you run over
vitality
there.
Check. Yep. +1. All right. Well, that's not going to work. I whiff it. I biff it as soon as I stop. Don't.
There's good.
Quit it.
You stop.
I asked you first.
It's hilarious.
Actually, I think I said this stops now.
I said I was too far away for you to hear me. I was still approaching.
Who are you? You with these fools?
I'm with
What
these
you calling a
warriors.
fool? I swing upside down, swinging my sword.
Just like
going-
swatting. Yeah, swatting.
Hey.
I'm
Don't you
Zeros.
understand? These are criminals. You've aligned yourself with criminals.
Criminal's my butt.
They're trying to
The only thing
swindle
criminal here is your butt.
bulwarks, taking advantage of an old man.
I see true. You can't run one past me. You're the only criminal here.
Yeah, I'm a criminal.
Hanging out with gangsters, hurting on folks. I suddenly become a cowboy. Hurting on folks.
Y'all hurt on folks here.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? James, what are you doing?
I am going to try to get down from the noose. I'm going to untie myself, and I'm going to like try to do it gracefully so that once I fumble with it for a minute, I come down and I'm like in my battle stance, even though it's.
I mean, you could
still
do that, or you could attack with disadvantage.
Oh,
Well, see, that's only a fraction of Buddy's
Now-
rap sheet.
now hold on here.
Unlicensed unicorn. That's great.
Ben has tempted me because I just love the visual of swinging wildly upside down with a 2-handed sword. So I'm going to attack with disadvantage.
I mean, could be worse because he
be
set
worse.
me up for something I'm going to do.
It's a 4.
Wait, don't. But what do
haven't
your
rolled perception.
guards do?
Oh yeah, Rocco and Emma Heifer. They keep pushing him.
The guards
They give
are
him
what gives
momentum.
me. They give me minus defense, so I'm.
Oh, but what about Felon Day?
That's
Oh,
with
he-
his bonus.
Oh my lord.
It
What
makes
is your
me
total?
my total 4 because he made my -1 a 0.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Not 5. He's keeping me alive. Felon Day is like making me so I'm totally not useless, but I'm also rolling poorly.
Let me just check.
He's not
If-
helping get you out of your situation. He's just
I'm gonna-
standing there protecting you
I'm
as you're
like-
swinging around.
No, James, his attack replaces your attack. You get a +1 now.
Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, please.
Oh man, I just added the bonus so that it wasn't so bad. Okay,
All right, can we start the combat over?
from like 2 sessions ago.
All right, let's
Okay,
roll it back.
Even so, I can make that a 6. I can make it a 6 with +1. So I do hit with a counterattack.
All right, so you deal a D6 now with
I do.
the sellsword.
6.
Nice.
Solid hit.
Nice.
Solid hit.
Well done.
You are attacked. And
Minus
it's a
1.
miss. Or yeah, it's a miss anyway. I think it gets
Yeah,
me +2.
it's still a miss.
All right,
Still a miss, yo. Still a miss.
still a miss.
Something's still amiss.
The plus is that he removes himself. He gets onto the platform behind Buddy, putting himself away from the unicorn. Chili, what are you doing?
Now that he's up on the platform, I'm going to use my whip, my bull whip, and make good on the promise I made earlier to hang him from the gallows with it.
Okay. I forgot we should have rolled,
Order of events.
yeah, but
Yeah. You want me to roll? I'll
well,
roll.
no, you can do it.
With the mighty whip crack, ignoring the two guys who are currently wailing on my legs, I attempt to hang him from the gallows. Ooh, it's ooh, you know what? Nimbleness. It's only +1. That's a 7. I was gonna use more quest points, but it's useless. So what does that look like, Ben? I get my whip around his neck, but I can't quite get it over the gallows. So he's somewhat restrained, or at least dealing with a whip around his neck.
Yeah, maybe you just get it around his neck, and I want to say that you just get attacked immediately.
It's reasonable. Accept.
That'll hit.
The whip goes limp in my hands.
Let's see. Well, I think you have one courage.
One courage left.
You tell me what it looks like with Paladin Mong getting the whip around his neck.
I start trying to. I get the whip around his neck, and he goes. I'm pulling back, but there are issues because I'm getting attacked by guys with swords. So he's able to fight against me quite reasonably, but while I'm getting attacked, I'm still pulling on him.
All right, I'll say that he does fall off the platform.
Okay.
And then you're going to get attacked again.
Sure.
But he'll take some dread from that. And he's entangled. He takes 1 point of dread as he falls on his butt.
Okay.
And then you are attacked the final time of this round.
6?
Yeah. Hit with a counterattack.
I don't think I'm going to live to counterattack.
Oops.
I take 7.
Yeah, you can't, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I take even 1 dread. Yeah.
All right, so you are defeated. Roll to see if you're wounded.
But I will rise again.
George.
Like a phoenix. I shrug it off. They're using foam swords.
The last
They were
gangster who fell over gets up and throws her knife at Peter.
Oh, no.
At me.
He catches it with a hoof and throws it back.
It's a miss.
No, that's
critical
what
miss.
I said happens. What I said happens, Ben.
It ricochets and hits Mong
Okay.
Oh.
for 6 dread. It's like hits him right in the leg.
Ow! Hey, what gives, y'all?
Whose side are you on? Now he's scared of everyone here.
All right, that's the full round.
What a round it was. Tune in next time for more rounds of battle.
Yep.
All right, so this updated scenario here, Mong's on the ground with
Okay.
a whip around his neck.
Okay.
And there are 2 that knocked out Chili.
This is true.
And there's 1 that just attacked Peter.
Also true.
I'm going to charge the ones that knocked out Chili because Chili.
Raising?
You still have to get out of your noose.
I hurl the 2-handed sword.
That's so funny.
With tremendous fury, I hurl it at the guy that hit Chili. I accept another attack with disadvantage to do this.
I mean,
He's hopping mad
this,
about
this
that.
brings up an interesting thing though, because you do have the cell sword. It's like it's not like written in the rules yet, but does that mean it can move around while you're entangled, or is he also entangled with you?
That's interesting. I mean, I think it's safe to assume that he's entangled with me.
Yeah,
From a
He would never
mechanical
be
standpoint,
entangled with you.
like from a basic.
yeah, it just makes it a lot simpler if he's
Makes
like,
it a
oh,
lot
no.
simple. It's just the idea we're bogged down. We're we're
Mm.
side by side at any given time. That's how it works. Like cloak and dagger. He does a swipe and I go for the knees.
Give me the old high-low.
But
It's
I
a lot
do.
less cool than that with you involved. It's mainly
It's like you doing a lot of talking and Day doing a lot of attacking.
I mean, I like the visual that you messed up that rope trick so bad that you somehow tied both of you together. Now swinging around upside
Yeah,
down.
that's what a critical miss does. This is hilarious. He's contractually obliged to stay within 3 feet of Buddy. Okay, I'm actually gonna like swipe up and cut the rope so I can free myself.
Nice.
That's my action. And then I'm gonna wail on those guys' legs in the name of Chili Gumdrop.
Chili Gumdrop.
all right. I'm gonna say you
In the
you
name
take
of
a
Chili
point of dread from falling after you cut yourself down.
Ow! That's smart.
That smarts.
All right, Zeros.
Can I go intimidate Paladin Mong into submission?
Nice.
I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
All right. Well, if he's on his butt, I feel like I can just walk up to him and single hoof on chest.
Might check.
Might check.
Hope pin him to the ground with a might check.
All right, disadvantage, intimidate check. We'll give it a go. That's going to be 2.
Give the sandwich a go.
Give me an old coup de Gracie.
7 is the lowest.
Okay. Success with a twist. He scrambles to his feet and he says, all right. We'll end this here.
If this is a Western, this is where he immediately reaches for his gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything slows down to a crawl.
Maybe I was wrong about you all, maybe you're not half bad.
I think you're all bad. I say as I pop up, making my vitality check.
You're
How many
going
rounds
to
is
be
that?
out for a number of rounds. P4.
Okay. Nothing happens for me.
Did I go already?
Yeah.
I did.
We're sort of having a dialogue here.
I know. I just my instinct was to, as the dialogue comes to a place where we think it's concluded, is to come out of nowhere tackling him.
We had an accord.
Coup de goose.
Yes. Giga
That's what it's called in Land of Eden.
The Giga Goose.
Zeros will pose a challenge to him. You and me right here.
Scotch.
To what end?
If I win, you're dead.
Hold on.
We had that.
If you win, you can arrest him or do whatever you plan to do with him.
It's good.
Hasty here. We could maybe come to a deal.
Exactly. Let's come up with a deal. I don't want to. There's no use in anyone dying right now, okay? Too many people have already died. Look,
He looks at his goons.
Looks like his goons, the one that ragdoll's like,
Yeah.
hits the ground.
Yes.
Look, if you want the post office at the bulwark, fine. Let's just put this past us, huh?
Mm-mm. Well, see, I like that. To what end yours?
Paul's a better writer than I am.
This is improv,
Paul.
baby.
Yeah.
Paul will do all the fan fiction for Zeros. It'll be like a like a
You need
like
to
a
write
Penny
the
Dreadful or a dime
novelization.
novel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Land of Eam dime novels.
Look, how can we get past this, huh?
You come back to Fort Bulwark and tell Paladin, Captain Miscreeve, that you attacked us.
I say you got to give up that badge. What kind of police officer hangs around with these gangsters?
I didn't know they were gangsters. I just thought they were slighted by you.
Oh,
When I returned the horse, they said you did some pretty bad stuff. I don't know who's telling the truth.
I turn around to the other guys and be like, that actually kind of checks out. He could be telling the truth.
You see my like unconscious body like lift up a whip, like, and then go back to conscious.
fine.
Look, I'm sorry. How can I make this up to you?
Well, first
with
of
your
all,
blood. Oh,
you make sure nothing bad happens to that Welkin outpost.
So yeah, of course.
Second of all, what do we want, you guys?
when
I
you
don't trust him. I don't think he's trustworthy.
Look,
I've never met him before. He's just got that look.
that's how I
Talk
felt
about-
about this character here, Buddy. You know, waltzing in seemed like he was a liar. But I figure since a unicorn has can vouch for him, I mean, that's good enough for me. I've worked with some unicorns in my time as a bulwark.
Name them.
Oh, the Dark Knight returns.
Zero starts charging up his special beam cannon in his horn. He just like for like
He's like Godzilla.
yeah.
It's whirring up.
Well, you know, the one of in one's down in the Drippy Downs. I you know, I forget his name.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff the Unicorn, yes.
Would I know if there's even a unicorn in the Drippy Downs?
I think
Do a
you
lore
would.
check.
Yeah.
Was his name Jeff? Let's do a lore check. Make it true.
I think you can make a lore check.
There's some who called me Jeff.
Yep.
Well, I would never not do a lore check given the option.
I respect that.
You never met this unicorn, but you know them to be Paldar.
Paldar.
Eldar. I love unicorn names. I'm Peldar.
I'm everyone's pal.
Dar.
Except you.
So does that mean that Mong was lying? Sorry.
I mean, it could be. Could I do a perception check to get a sense for whether or not he might be lying?
Sure. Is that a failure?
Paldar. That's a failure. You've worked with Paldar.
Oh yeah, right. That's it. Look, not saying I'm best friends with unicorns, but I've been around them every now and then.
What color is Paldar's mane?
Oh yeah.
Bob, it's short for Kate.
Sorry, this.
Comments are so good.
Just, you know, blue.
I charge him.
Yeah, random proof. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let's hog tie him and bring him back to Fort Bulwark and tell Captain Muscreeve everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna try to run away. Are you just gonna?
Yep.
I'm gonna tackle him. I'm gonna hog tie this guy, and we're gonna bring him back, and we're gonna tell Captimus everything.
All right. Why don't we do a reverse chase?
Reverse chase. Paul C. I was struggling to remember that quote. It's like I had to look it up. Ronin is a great movie. I was like, where is that from?
So you guys are chasing him. You each have to describe how you help apprehend him. You got to get.
Am I up, Ben?
Yeah.
All right.
I
I
can
Three
understand.
successes,
As a-
3 failures.
As a reminder, I can carry 2 riders. I have a 2 speed. I'm very fast.
Oh, we just trample him immediately, Ben. This guy can't get away.
You're
You're inevitable.
I have to Akira slide. I'm going to. It's all in slow motion. I just like bolt for him, and I try to Akira slide between his legs, and then like get on all fours so someone can push him over me. And he falls. And I try that with my -1 athletics.
Perfect. Perfect.
Cool.
It's a 6. I'll take it.
All right. Success with a twist.
Post it on her face and buddy PRP. Yes.
He pancakes me. He falls like right on top of me.
He's going to attack you.
Ooh, still got
It's a hit.
teeth.
It's a hit.
Kitty
It's a
still
hit.
got claws.
It's a hit. Take 8
Oh,
dread.
no.
Whoa, that's a lot of dread. I stand. I have 1 courage, but
Nice.
I am.
Good.
I'm.
Also block some of it.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, that's true. I always forget I can block. I think I have a D10.
All right. So that is 1 success.
8. Yes.
He he jumps down into like a ditch, sort of a gully, to lose you guys.
He finds himself in Dreamwake Gully.
Wow.
So, what are you guys doing?
Can I run up ahead and jump down into the same ditch, but where he's trying to run to, so he's got to turn around?
Yeah.
All right.
This is all like sort of abstracted.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a
For anyone listening to the podcast, Ben is dancing.
He is. Nothing abstract about that.
Yeah, you can
Interpretive dance.
Make athletics.
Mhm.
Let him work.
It's a 9.
Ooh.
All right.
Solid roll.
He scrambles
Solid.
up the gully. His options are dwindling. Chili, what do you do?
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm running alongside the gully from above, and I'll try to bullwhip his feet again. I'll spend a quest point to use bullwhip again to try to just wrap him up. Yeah. That's a 10.
Nice.
All right. You take his legs out from under him, and he falls into the dust. It says,
Slag. I love it.
Satisfying.
"This is all a big misunderstanding.
Sure it is.
You don't want to do this."
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yes, we do.
It's like hoist him over Zeros's back, and I'm going to sit on top of him on Zeros's back. We'll like triumphantly clop back into the gate of Fort Bulwark.
I mean, like, the fact that we're not killing him is A, it's a family friendly show. B, ignoring the people we just instant-jibbed.
We
we want justice. Yeah.
yeah, ignoring the people that Zeros just screamed.
That never happened. It's totally, everything's totally fine here.
No, but we have to bring him to justice. We have to tell Captain
do.
Creed what he did.
Yeah.
All right, make a realms check as you head back to Port Bulwark.
Go for it, Troji. I believe in you.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. We're waylaid by bandits on the way back.
You ain't got
I'm
a bunch of
hoping.
my friends.
Oh, do we make a discovery
Yeah, nice.
on our way back? We stop. Oh, okay. Actually, it's only +1, but still, that's a 12. We make a discovery. And policy, I don't know, but we're certainly bringing this Joker back.
All right, roll a D100.
I can't wait to find out what this is. 87. 87.
You come upon 3 grim-faced centaurs standing around some stones. They look, they nod
Need
to
a
you.
sacrifice. Yeah.
They say, "You have witnessed the Stone of Rights. We would be honored if you would join us in taking a sacred vow."
Sacred vow, you say?
Yes.
Zeros is already over there.
Yeah.
My brethren.
Come on, guys. What do you think?
My horse-legged brothers.
Chili dismounts from Zeros and says we'd be honored. Could you tell us more about this vow?
It is your own vow. If it is true, then it will come true.
Okay.
I like this. All right, so we each will end up having to make a vow.
I'm wringing my hands.
I will begin.
Let's just begin at the beginning.
Okay, all right.
We're just doing 2025 resolutions.
It's
Yeah.
teetering. Yeah, it really is. It's so funny. I like how this discovery is like teetering on a perilous encounter. Like if we do something culturally wrong.
Wrong, it could really go south. Yeah.
Enough talk.
Enough talk.
I vow to bring these lands back to prosperity.
Oh man, yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, that's a good vow.
Yes, that is good.
Yeah.
That is good. That is good.
They each 3, say something akin to that, and then it comes to you. You,
Who's he pointing at?
unicorn, brethren. What say you?
I vow to lay low the tyrant Krog, who threatens the very balance of our world.
Yes.
I'll shuffle up.
I guess.
Well, I never done a vow before, but I vow. Okay, I vow to defeat Rog and Tog, but I will let them live. And I don't know what to do with my
Rog
hands.
and Tog.
Krog's sons. They stole my idea. They're part of that prosperity thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Make a charm check.
Your vow is, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
10.
That is good.
Yeah. I nod to myself, proud, and then point to Chili. You're up, buddy.
I sigh. I say, I vow to not let River Country become like they used to be forest.
It's a good vow.
Yeah.
Good vow. Yes, good.
Good vow. Good vow. Good vow.
Yes. That is good.
It's a good vow. Yeah, good vow.
What about him? They say, pointing to Paladin Mong.
No
look
vow
at
for
him.
this guy.
He already betrayed his vow.
Yeah.
No, I vow to uphold the laws of the bulwarks.
I literally put a sock in his mouth.
No. Let's see what will the stone tell us that he's full of like shenanigans.
Maybe the centaurs will. Actually,
Centaurs, yeah, and
they're the ones that are determining if it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let him do it. Let him do it. Be
Yeah.
my guest, buddy. Be my guest.
He
The centaur
oozes.
speaking.
Look at him. He's pathetic.
I think he's crying.
Yeah, they're not impressed by him.
He should take a vow of silence.
Nice.
Put the sock back in his
Online.
mouth.
Yeah.
what was Mong's vow? What did he say? I forgot.
He's saying he wanted to uphold the law of the bulwarks.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which he failed to do.
He's full of piss and wind.
I say to the centaurs, that is good. We will have justice for him.
And now we will clop on the stones of rights.
I was certain you're gonna say, and now we dance.
They start doing a river dance type thing on the stones.
There it is. There's the land of evil centaurs.
Zeros looks down at his own hooves shyly. I never learned.
It's easy. Come on. And I like
Put my hand on Zeros's haunch and I say,
Come on, buddy.
go with the music.
I roll a nimbleness to see if I can.
I will also roll a nimbleness check.
I use a quest point to make it a 6.
Yeah, mine's a 7.
Success with a twist. It's not amazing, but it's passable for non-centaurs.
We're doing our best.
Zeros achieves peak
Yeah,
dancing.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah. Peak dancing. I just stopped dancing and start clapping for him.
Mhm.
That is good. That is good.
Mong is still on my back the entire time.
I'm getting real sick back here.
Ditto.
You dance well. So says Vassin, Lord of the Dance.
And at that, their clopping, dancing hooves take them into the darkness, leaving us at our camp.
I love it.
I think they just fade away and they were never actually there.
They're actually there.
We had a group hallucination.
Of the night.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's like one of my favorite discoveries in the last
That's
6
great.
months.
How come no one asked me what my vow was?
Oh my god, I forgot you were there.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I take off my sock and put it in his mouth.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Go to sleep, child.
To sleep.
All right, you guys come to Fort Bulwark as evening falls. What do you do?
I'm gonna ring the alarm bell that I assume is there. And I'm gonna say, I've got a terrible announcement to make. Mong here is a dirty cop.
Captain Miscreeb comes out with several other bulwarks. Well, 3 others.
Yeah.
And he says, what's the meaning of this?
I'll explain that this paladin here, if you can call him that, attacked us on the road with a gang of gangsters, trying to prevent us from putting in a post office at the bulwark.
It's not true. It's not true. I thought they were thieves. I was wrong.
All of our perception checks communicate the opposite of what he just said. Not to mention, Vassar, Lord of the Dance, confirms that this guy is a weasel.
He is a weasel.
He lied about knowing Paldar, the guardian of the Drippy Towns.
Oh, yeah, Paldar. Love the feller.
He's coming over for a paint night next week. We're
Right.
getting by the numbers of the last tree.
By the numbers.
I'm sure Paladin Mung has met Paldar before on his journeys.
How would he
Let's
lie
ask
about such a
Paldar.
thing? Yeah.
Well, that's it's not really feasible right now. He's pretty far away, ain't he?
I nudge the Wilkin post guy. What do you mean?
When you send him a letter, oh my god.
You want me to fly there?
Can you just deliver him to us?
I need you to commit to this whole post office thing. When does the mail start? If not now.
All right. You're getting the sense that Captain Miscreeb is hard to like convince of anything one way or the other.
That is an accurate statement, yeah.
So, buddy, I'm gonna have you
Here
make
we
an
go.
inspire check with let's say -1.
Okay.
Evelyn. Oh, Paul C did have a good question. And that is a bad inspire.
My last quest point, I believe.
Is there an extent? Yes. I'm not sure what you've purchased, if you got, or if you were a backer of the original campaign, but there is the Mucklin's Random Encounters book, which has 1,500 random encounters. So it looks like this. Let me show you momentarily.
Yes.
Stand by, everyone.
Carry on.
This book,
I love the cover.
the core rule book has, you know, like you said, the functional D12 per region per category. And this has a D100 for perilous, but it's 50 perilous, 100 dangerous, and 100 discoveries per region.
Wow.
So this is a lot.
Yeah.
A fever dream.
This will really boost your gameplay.
Ah.
I would consider this one of the most important things of playing this game for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With our method
James-
of play,
James
like
Industrial, yeah.
we definitely are random encounters type of folks.
Yeah. I mean, I will always spend a quest point to get a random encounter
Same.
or a discovery, rather.
I just love it too much. It's
Yeah.
just how we've always played together personally.
Yeah. James and I embrace chaos, and Peter's along for the
We
ride.
really do. Really do. Peter's there to
James,
protect us from our
I
terrible
embrace
decisions.
chaos.
He does. It's true.
Yes.
So James, you roll a 5.
I roll a 5. I use a quest point to make it a 6.
All right.
My last quest point.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Boubet.
Mr.
believe-
Boubet.
We will have to put Paladin Mong on a probationary period here.
I think it's the least we can do. I just agree. Maybe
Perhaps in that time, the rank of Paladin will be stripped from you, Mr. Mong.
Mr. Mong. I like
probably should give him somebody that can keep an eye on him too, like your most loyal person to be his partner. I don't know, maybe just
a
an
buddy
idea.
cop, a buddy cop comedy.
Yeah,
With the redemption
I
arc?
believe you're right. That will do him some good to learn from the best once again. That's not me.
No, but maybe Paldar if he's around. Maybe I don't know.
Well, the best bulwark. That would be Paladin and Gerrymander.
Gary Mander. How you doing, everybody?
How you doing?
Good old sling blade Gerrymander.
Gerrymander
on these French fried taters.
French.
They call
fried
me the used to
taters.
be hero.
Used to be hero. Wow. I forgot. That is my favorite picture of a bog roll
Wow.
ever. It's my favorite one. The perspective of his old sword is just so amazing.
I don't know if I live up to that, but I'll show this whippersnapper how to be a bulwark.
There you go.
Mong just seems like really deflated, and he's just like going along with it.
Captain Miscreeb is a relatively, relaxed guy, but when he takes his paladin badge, he like rips it off his shirt.
I'll be keeping this.
Oh my gosh.
Well, sorry for the misunderstanding here, and
No problem. You're good people.
I didn't meet this fine-looking unicorn here.
Name is
Zeros.
Zeros. Well, it's a mighty fine honor to have you in the used to be forest.
Thank you. You seem like you run a tight ship around here.
Well, I do my best. We do well with what we've got.
What can I do to help?
So, you want to become a bulwark?
Nice.
That is cool.
You don't even need a special helmet. You already got a horn on your head.
Thinks about it for a second and then nods. I think I do. What is your creed?
We call it a creeb.
All right, everyone, take the creep.
Well, you got to take the oath.
Take the oats.
Our creed is simple. You protect the innocent and you stand up for justice.
I'm in.
Now, sometimes you will be called upon to help us complete a quest.
With pleasure.
My creed, Apollo.
Yes.
Now, I will give you a special helmet, a bronze helm of the bulwarks.
Like a badge of office.
Zeros whips off his own hat so that he can wear the helmet instead.
Looks great.
You do. You look snappy, I gotta say.
I noticed that you have a badge now. It's currently unused.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it might be a bit grisly to pin it on you.
I can take it.
I can take it. I can take anything.
Put it on my cape.
Oh, right.
It'd be grisly to pin it on you. There's no other option. It just has to be pinned to him directly.
All right. Gather round, all ye bulwarks. He raises the alarm again, and more people come out. And there's a crowd that gathers around. And he puts a sword on each of your shoulders. Dubs thee a bulwark. Just taking the vow. Now I'll cheer for you.
Hooray! I wiped tears from my eyes because it's so emotional for me.
So proud. That's our Zeros.
All right, Peter.
Cue the Police Academy theme.
As long as you do these things, You are considered a bulwark paladin.
Awesome.
The rules of bulwarking.
I just typed it into the chat.
Yes.
+1 dread and gain advantage on mage checks against bandits, gangsters, and thieves.
This feels
Really
like I'm cheating somehow.
He's gonna do that stuff anyways.
Yeah.
But now he's real good at it. He's going to clean up the streets. Going to clean up the entire region.
Mm-hmm.
We should go back to Junktown.
Yeah, I feel more powerful than ever.
Junktown is like a Krog hellscape right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's giant skyscrapers with his head on it. Welcome to Krogland. Blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
I say, is this where we get the traditional feast of the bulwarks?
Well, we got a couple coconuts came from.
They prevent us from getting the scurvy, you see. Other than that, all we got is raisin bran.
Yeah, we got grits.
It's hard to stay regular out in the desert.
I'm gonna call them Gerts. Actually,
Got some grits.
get some Gerts.
Gerts and coconuts tonight.
Just barrels of yogurt.
One
Never-
yogurt.
One gallop yogurt. I've
What's
never
that,
felt
Yoplait?
so cleansed.
It's like a flan.
God, I love it.
Both a solid and a liquid at the same time.
Yeah, it's a non-Newtonian fluid.
It defies
Goes in
the
solid,
periodic
comes
table.
out liquid.
Part of the stream where we devolve into potty humor, and we love it.
Just without fail. Oh God.
Sounds like your Sunday morning.
Oh God. I love it. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to end the stream as we're celebrating the knighthood, the paladin bulwarking of the great Zeros.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Paladin Zeros.
Paladin Zeros, indeed.
It's got a nice ring to it.
It's glorious.
On second thought, Creep says, he pulls you aside, Zeros, and says, you know what? Paladin Gary Manderer is well up there in age, and
Oh no,
he's got
I love you, Ben.
a lot of things to do. I was thinking if you'd be open to it, Paladin Mong,
We'll take Mong along.
set him straight.
I was going to suggest the exact same thing.
What happens to Gary Mander? Well, he's got to take the long walk into the wasteland.
Wow.
Now there's a Quargle beast that's been sighted down in Troll Ridge. He's going to kill it.
Oh my God.
Gary Manderer is gonna go kill a Gorgle beast. Oh my gosh.
He's got to do this every weekend.
Yeah, this is just another.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't the first time, but man, I'm getting these bones are getting old.
I'm sure he could use help if he wanted, but that sure isn't an obligation.
He's like strapping on a brace of pistols and arming, cracking his neck like, well, it's a long way out. Come on. Well, we could escort him. We're headed towards the last tree. Like it's on the way ish,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Sounder Hills.
Sounder Hills, yeah, perfect. Like we can connect in the last tree and then help him. Garglebeast is legit dangerous though. Like that is not possible without Zeros. With us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
It's not
only
possible without Gary Manderer.
Yeah.
you've only defeated one other thing in our like hundreds of episodes, like a dragon would be
Yeah.
on par with the Gorgle Beast.
That was with Shane Shandar, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to have legendary heroes with us or relics, which we do not have. I love it. It's gonna be fun.
Or it's going to be deadly. I mean, but
Yeah.
that's fun also. That's totally
Yeah,
fun
true.
also.
That's true.
Might want to invest in some extra courage.
You might want
Yeah,
to invest.
I
in
might-
I might
okay,
need some
yeah.
XP right now. Then.
Well, good news. You get 1 XP for your vows
Oh, nice.
with the centaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, add
Beautiful.
that to my list of things to do. I mean, that's fine, but
Yeah, I may actually do the courage thing.
yeah.
I'm close to
courage is not
leveling
rough.
up.
So Ben, we got 1 XP from that.
Yep, that's it. Good job, guys.
Nice.
Well done. See you next time.
Yeah.
It's called the Land of Eam Grind.
Yeah.
I'll try not to spend it all at once.
Did you complete a quest?
Bringing Paladin Mon Justice? Heck yeah.
I accept.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a safe environment here to set up a post office now, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would say that's it.
Significant NPC encounter.
Gary Manderer. Hadn't met him before. Ben's like, man.
All right.
He's
Solve
giving us the
problem
XP because he
in a
knows that one
creative
of us
way.
is going to die.
Yeah, he
Give
does
him
know
the-
one was going to die. Solve problem in a creative way.
We captured him and we brought him back, and it lent itself to Zaros becoming a bulwark.
I don't know if there was any like.
Creativity. This is really something.
How dare you?
I'm gonna
How
fight, I'm
dare
gonna
you.
fight back on how uncreative you guys were.
Yeah, I accept. I accept.
This is the segment where our beloved Ben Costa attacks the entire party.
Yeah.
No,
Nah.
I agree. I totally agree.
We weren't super creative.
You got into peril.
There he is. Back, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did
Yeah.
we
5
make peace
plus
between
your
two
XP.
sides?
Ooh.
I'll
Personal.
buy it.
Good for you. Good for you. So you said 5 XP, Ben?
Mhm.
Including the vow?
Yeah,
Nice.
and ideals and flaws, etc.
Ideal.
Any of those?
I do not do. No.
I just turned my personal quest into a vow. Does that count as pursuing
that's
my
fascinating.
personal quest?
Not really. You didn't really
Didn't change.
pursue it. You didn't make steps towards it.
I see how it is.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna fight it. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna fight it.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I'm sensing some like angst coming from you guys. Fine, you get 1 XP for being creative, right?
There's no angst at all.
Love it.
Ben Costa.
Take it. Take the XP. It's my gift to you for the new year.
Oh, how benevolent.
I don't want
How
it. I don't want it.
We should get
George refuses the XP.
we should get 2025 XP points to mark the new year.
Yes.
Yeah. Full level up.
How about 2.25?
I can't track that.
I'll round it up.
It'll take you 3 more years to get a full XP.
I've been playing for 3 years. I didn't just take the XP.
Yeah. Does that mean that George gets
No.
an XP today?
No. I will. But are you really giving us 2 XP?
No, I'm really giving you 1 XP.
For the
I've
new
lost
year?
track of XP.
So you should get 6 total,
6 total.
plus ideals and
Seven.
flaws
7.
that you.
Question is, do
Well,
I
it seems
level
like
up?
only James did
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna level up before.
Yes.
Really.
Oh man. Yeah.
I would argue that I maybe played out my flaw, made a snap judgment of someone. I came into that conflict having no idea what was happening and immediately attacked some guys.
I love that.
That's true.
I very much love that.
That's true. You probably would have killed him if we didn't drive towards capture too. Because Zeros is like less like Batman and more like Azrael.
I love it.
Nightfall series, huh? Am I right? Anybody else?
Yes. When Batman's back gets broken.
Yeah.
I broke the Batman.
Yeah.
He's
That's one of the few novelizations I've read, and I really loved it.
Novelizations. Interesting.
Yeah, there was Batman.
The 90s were a wild time.
Yeah, it's a wild time.
Hilarious. I knew exactly where it was in my bookshelf.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
incredible. You just have
Yeah.
that.
I have
Batman
this.
Nightfall.
Yeah. It was a good one. I didn't know. I mean, I knew it was a comic, but I think I didn't know it was a comic until after I'd read this, and I was like, "Hey, this
Who's
is
it
cool.
written by?
Dennis O'Neil, author and editor of Batman comics."
Yeah.
This is a paid advertisement we're doing, right?
Yeah, this is
For books in general.
Denny
you should read
O'Neil.
a book.
Where's
Wow.
where's that book available for purchase? And how much?
If you search Amazon.com for Land of Eam and you buy Ben or James's books there, I might send this to you. I might.
Wow, this is.
I might.
You would send a relic from your own office.
That's leaving
He said
myself
he
an out.
might.
The drawback is that you have to give George your address, and that's dangerous.
Pretty soon
It's
you'll
true.
be getting cases of yogurt. Like,
Yeah.
who ordered 30 pizzas? You won't even have to pay for it. You'll just get 30 pizzas.
Right?
But then you'll have to throw them all away because no one can eat them.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
I love it.
George will fly down and eat them all.
I will eat those hot and ready pizzas.
They were hot and ready when they were
Yeah.
homemade, but
Little
that was
Caesars.
before they went in the mail.
We're not shilling for Little Caesars, although I will say pizza.
Pizza.
And that's how we end the stream today, guys.
All
Pizza.
right.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. It was
Indeed.
great to have everyone here.
This is a fun one.
We will. Are we on for next week?
I believe so.
I believe I am.
Yep.
Cool.
All righty. Take it easy, everybody.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
everybody. Bye-bye now.